The Great Wall is directed by Zhang Yimou and stars Matt Damon, and this is one of the biggest Chinese productions released internationally ever. And in this film, we follow Matt Damon as a European mercenary who travels to the Great Wall in search of black powder, or what we know as gunpowder. And when he gets to the Great Wall, he finds this huge army sitting there waiting for something to attack. And when the attack comes, Matt Damon is thrown into the middle of this battle between these monsters and the Chinese. Now, a lot of people were crying out whitewashing with this film, and for me, that really wasn't a problem with this film. See, Matt Damon's character was always going to be a white person. The idea was that a mercenary from Europe is coming to the Great Wall. It was never going to be a character that was meant for an Asian American actor or an Asian actor. This was always going to be a European character. So for me, the problem with this film wasn't whitewashing, it was that it just wasn't a good film. Now I will say, there are some positives for this film. For one, the first 20 minutes is about what I wanted for this film. Just some mindless, fun action. The battle scene right at the beginning is absolutely spectacular to watch, even though you can tell that they are fighting CGI monsters. But we get to see this giant army. And in this army, there are multiple factions. And those factions, to me, were the most interesting part and the best lore of the film. I love seeing the different factions and what they did. See, we had people like the Bear Corps, who were the foot soldiers, and then we had the Archers, who I don't think we ever actually hear their faction name within the movie, but the Archers are a completely different faction. And then we had the Crane Corps, and these guys were awesome. It was all females, and they would jump off these towers that were on the Great Wall, stab these beasts with harpoons, and then fly back up, grab another harpoon, and jump back down. It was kind of incredible to watch. But after that first 20 minutes, this film completely derails in every single way. None of our characters in this film are likable or relatable. Matt Damon and company were such bland characters with no character development at all. And as I said earlier, you can tell that these creatures were CGI. There was no denying it. And that's not just saying that from the design of the creatures, which is very different than any creature we have ever seen before. It's just very blatantly CGI. And the film makes a massive mistake in making the first battle of the film the biggest battle of the movie. This movie metaphorically blows its load way too quickly. This should have been the final fight of the film, but no. The final battle happens in a certain area where it's not really a battle, it's just four people trying to get something done. And it's not nearly as epic as that first battle was. And every other battle that happens at the Great Wall in this film are just little skirmishes here and there, but they're not really a full-on war, and you never really get that sense outside of that first battle. There are plot points that are brought up and dropped, like there's one point where one character says that Matt Damon has always been a thief and a killer, but you never really get that sense from Matt Damon's character, and it's literally never brought up again. Where did that come from? What was the point of that? There wasn't. There was no point to it. And there are some beautiful visuals in this film. There's a point where we are in a tower that has nothing but windows made of stained glass. And all these different lights are coming through. It's like a kaleidoscope of light coming through this tower. And it's beautiful, but it's completely overshadowed by shitty CGI once again. Guys, in the end, the first act of this film had a ton of promise in it for being just a fun, mindless action film that you can all enjoy. But the second two acts of this movie are an absolute shit show and completely fall apart. I'm gonna give The Great Wall a D. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said last video, starting Saturday, I am going to be gone for work, so you will not get any videos really that week, but I will be back March 4th, where hopefully by that week I will have a review for Logan for you guys, so look out for that. Did you guys see The Great Wall? Comment below, let me know what you thought of it if you did, and if you guys like this, you can like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.